Imagine being dumbass Shannon Sharpe, who some of you call Unc, and getting finessed, or I won't even say finessed, because of your own lack of sexual discipline, and despite you saying all the things your grandmama taught you back in the day when you were in the South, still being dumb as a sack of potatoes and having the audacity to analyze dumbass Sherrone Moore and talk about how you was in the eye of the storm and people wouldn't know what it's like to be in the eye of the storm. You shouldn't be in the eye of the storm. You wouldn't have been in the eye of the storm if you wouldn't have been getting freaky and doing race play with a 20-year-old OF model and you damn near 60, and you end up having to spend $30 million on her as a settlement after the fact of saying you wouldn't even give your own daughter $20,000 for a wedding, and now you're acting like you got amnesia. But let's listen to what your dumbass uncle got to say. And I'm going to say it once again, cut the goddamn podcast mics off. But it's not just the podcasters, it's the dummies that listen to this shit. We raising a whole generation of dummies that listening to these dumbass podcasters that really don't have nothing to say and have the mental and emotional maturity of a bag of coconuts. But listen to what your dumbass uncle got to say.
Blah, blah, blah. And I can imagine 6-7 months ago, I went through something very similar. So I know what that storm is like.
Yes, sir.
And unless you've been in it, that's why when people say, this is what I would do, you don't know what you would do until you in it. Until you in that pressure cooker, until you in the eye of the storm.
I know what I would do, Shannon. I wouldn't be sleeping with no OF model that's 40 years younger than me and having her call me the N-word and Kunta Kinte or whatever race play you were doing with shackles and whips. I wouldn't have been doing that, and then I wouldn't have got online and showed no personal accountability for what your dumb ass did. Listening to these podcasters are going to set you back in life, and you're going to end up in the same direction as them. I'm telling you, there's only a handful that have any common sense at all, and it's not the popular ones that I'm aware of. Cut the goddamn mics off and stop listening to your dumbass unc, and don't move like your dumbass unc or dumbass Sherrone Moore. That is all.